What's the difference between pulling out your phone, zooming in, and snapping a picture versus grabbing a camera, zooming the lens in, and taking the same photo? Which is better? Why would you use one over the other? Well, in this video, I'll do my best to answer the question, what is the difference between optical and digital zoom? The first thing we should look at is the differences between them. Digital zoom is basically just cropping. For instance, when you take a photo with your phone and zoom in, you're just cropping the image before you take it. It would be the same quality as if you hadn't zoomed in and cropped it afterward. But optical zoom is different. You can only do this with cameras with zoom lenses, such as DSLRs and mirrorless cameras. It is where you zoom the lens in and take a picture. Instead of cropping, it moves the glass in the lens to create a more magnified image. This is where sensors, the component that actually see the scene, come into the picture. When you take a photo with your phone without cropping, you're using the full sensor. However, when you crop the image, you aren't using the full sensor anymore. You're only using part of it. This creates a more pixelated and blurry photo, but with optical zoom you get a clearer and sharper image, most of the time at least. Sensor size is another important component. A sensor is basically made up of a bunch of little square light gathering machines, and that's what generates pixels. A digital photo, if you didn't know, is made up of a bunch of colored squares called pixels. The more pixels you have, the more resolution you have, because there's more data to work with. With optical zoom, you can keep all those pixels but still have a magnified image, thereby creating a clearer picture. If you're asking yourself why you would ever use digital zoom, here are a couple reasons. One, digital zoom allows your lens to be smaller and thereby more convenient. Because if your phone, for example, had a zoom lens on it, you probably couldn't even fit it in your pocket. And two, it's a lot faster to zoom in digitally than having to mess around with your lens. In the end, it just depends on what you want to do. Because although optical zoom provides higher quality images, you can't beat the convenience of digital zoom. Well, that's about it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, and you might want to watch another video. See you in the next one.